All right, here's a Sinnerman-esque vamp. Blake Mills was just kind of showing this in his School of Song thing, so I thought I'd figure out my best version of it and show you guys. So it's comprised of two things. This A minor G vamp, and this E, G, A, E, G, A. Now, I'm speaking relative to capo. Obviously, this is not an E. That's not a G. This is not an A. But I'm just kind of speaking relative to capo to make it easier to think about it. Now, when you play the whole thing together, I'll do that first. What you're hearing is that on top of the way that we're achieving this is by taking your middle finger, keeping it down on the 4th fret the whole time. You're pivoting on the top here between barring the 5th fret on the top 3 strings with your ring finger and barring the top 2 strings on the 3rd fret with your 1st finger. Now, to do this at the same time, you're not actually going to use this part of your finger for the barring. You're going to use more like this part of the finger for your barring. The trick is not to get it caught in the crease, but what I'm doing is putting it, let me see if I can kind of see the lines, maybe right there, right? That red mark, that's where I'm putting it. The order is you do the bass notes, and then immediately you hit that A minor, right? The top 3 strings here. Then you're going to hit the open E string. All right, I'm not fretting it, but I'm using, you can see here, this is not touching, but this part is touching. That's giving me that G chord. Now the reason we're doing this is because right after we hit that open E string, we have to fret this 3rd fret, but this has to already be ringing out. Hear how no matter what there, we've got our G chord at the top? That's the technique here that's being repeated. So slow, that looks like sorry, it took me a moment to get it with the pulse. And all that hinges upon going, right? That's the main difficult part, is not just holding it with the finger strength, but getting the, sorry. Now maybe if I get closer to an amp, when I get back to LA, I can put together a more, like a slower, more detailed view. But, you know, this piece is between the finger strength and the right hand rhythmic dexterity. It is a little bit more for the advanced player. But it's a cool part. So comment if you have any questions.